Logic, we see it as a simple question, but often is difficult for individual to give a clear definition of logic. You can define logic in three things. All are correct. Yeah, you can see logic as the totality of all laws guiding the human thought. Yes, everything we do in our daily lives is logic. Everything we do is being guided by logic. You can see logic as the principles guiding the operation of a mechanism. For instance, if you bring your mobile phone or your Android phone, those information they are logic. You think before pressing, and when you give the mechanism or that phone will process and think and give you the information correctly. But here, this is the particular one we are talking about as logic as the branch of philosophy that deals with the study of the basic principles, techniques, or methods for evaluating arguments. What type of argument are we talking about? Why is it a branch of philosophy? Because it deals with reasoning. Yes, deal with reasoning, and it's the basic principle we cannot do without logic. In this life, we cannot do without logic, and it is a technique or method of evaluating for you to know if your argument is valid or invalid. If your argument is correct, if it is true or false. So logic will help you to know, to even when someone reports an information to you, to evaluate it critically so that you attain truth. So our main purpose of learning logic is to attain truth. So coming over here, what are the values of logic to individuals? Logic as a discipline is relevant to the human person in several important ways, which includes in real life situation, we encounter arguments in our everyday situation. So with the help of logic, you'll be able to reason, think before settling or answering such arguments, balancing it in a show that it will be good, rationally, it will be valid or correct. So whenever an argument comes up, don't rush. Think, use of critical reasoning and check the argument if it is valid or not before furthering more to state your own stand in that particular argument. So in everyday life, make sure you reason before you answer questions, reason before you address some certain things. Secondly, critical thinking. It helps individuals to develop critical thinking skills, which enable them to evaluate information and arguments. Mostly logic is about argument, information, how to evaluate them, how to reason, how to make sure that you do things in the appropriate manner. Then, thirdly, analyzing issues, how you settle issues. For instance, in the court of law, when you bring a problem, how do you settle it? How do you go about? How do you judge as a judge? How do you settle disputes between individuals in your family? How do you settle things? Yes. Number 4, intellectual alert. It will make your intellect to be alert. Whenever an information is given, you reason immediately and know the outcome if it is true or false. You don't judge with emotion, you don't judge with pity. Yes, you judge with reason. You judge with reason. So that is all for the value, and a lot of them, we have a lot of them, but mention but few. Coming over here, we have the 3 laws of thought. How to know an argument if it is true or false. The things we should bear in mind before arguing. Number 1, the law of identity is one of the laws of thoughts. This says that if any argument or if any statement is true, then it is true. So if an argument is true, or if any statement or proposition is true, then it is true. It is not false. It is represented as P imbibes P. That is, if it is true, then it is true. Then second one, the laws of contradictions. So that you will not contradict yourself while arguing or in argument. This states that no statement can both be true at the same time. It cannot, 2 statements cannot be both true at the same time. It's either true or false. Yes. Because if it is true, it will contradict itself. You cannot say that Obi is a boy and Obi is a girl, that both of them is true. If contradicts each other. So it is represented by P dot this. This is the logical form of it. Thirdly, the law of excluded method. Bear it in mind that this also say that an argument is either true or false. So if an argument is true, then it is false. If an argument is true, then it is not false. If argument is false, then it is not true. That is what the law of excluded method is telling us. And this is the logical representation. So looking at what we have learned this morning, we can see that logic is the philosophy, is a branch of philosophy that deals with the study of basic principle, techniques, or method of evaluating argument. And we have seen some of the values of logic to individual, which in certain life situations, critical reasoning, analyzing issues, and intellectual alert. We have seen the three laws of thought which deal with the law of identity, the law of contradiction, and the law of excluded method. Thank you. At this junction, we are going to end our class today. So I thank you once again. You are free to drop your questions in the comment section concerning this particular teaching, and I'm going to attend to all questions in the comment section. So like, comment, share, and also subscribe for more. Thank you so much. God bless.